Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. Just a different angle today for my beloved community. I hope you guys are doing well. This is my quick outdoor setup. Let's just jump right in. Joe Biden said some really important things in an address right now, and I'm going to go over the high points of what he said and give you the exact news of everything you need to know, specifically in terms of his comments regarding stimulus. Some really surprising comments made by Joe Biden. Let's just jump right in. Initially, Joe Biden started by saying that I wish you could have all heard the conversation with CEOs and labor leaders. It was really encouraging. It seems like a lot of CEOs, a lot of company CEOs, corporate CEOs, and leaders, labor leaders have been very encouraged with Joe Biden. And so it seems that conversation went very well. We don't exactly know what the nature of the conversation was, but Joe Biden said it was very encouraging. Now, this is important. Joe Biden urged Congress to pass the HEROES Act. I want our viewers and subscribers to know that the updated version of the HEROES Act was a $2.2 trillion bill. The original version of the HEROES Act was $3.4 trillion. Now, let me be clear. Let me be as clear as I can. The Senate Republicans have no interest, zero, zip, in the updated version of the HEROES Act, but Joe Biden did indeed push for it, and he said that this is something that he would encourage. And again, the House Democrats did pass this, but the Senate Republicans had absolutely no interest in it, and it has not been brought up for a vote. So he did urge them to pass the HEROES Act. In fact, I'll quote Joe Biden right now. He said, and I quote, "Right now, Congress should come together and pass a COVID relief package like the HEROES Act that the House passed 6 months ago." So he is pushing for a large stimulus bill. Now, let me be clear. As long as Republicans are in control of the Senate, I don't think this has a chance to happen. It is a symbolic exercise. But, if the Democrats win both the Senate seats in the Georgia Senate runoff races that take place on the 5th of January, then this does indeed have a shot at happening. But until then, it's just a prayer, to be completely honest. No government contracts will be given to companies that do not make their products here in America. So that's another big announcement. The big comments are: number one, he wants big stimulus. Three, that he wants huge stimulus. Number two, he pushed for electric vehicles. He pushed for 550,000 new charging stations, electric vehicles, and 550,000 new charging stations. That's what Joe Biden pushed for. Modernizing all the infrastructure throughout the country. 1.5 million new affordable housing units. So Joe Biden has pushed for 1.5 million new affordable housing units. Paid sick leave, paid family leave. Okay, paid sick leave and paid family leave is what Joe Biden is also pushing for. $15 an hour minimum wage, and he also said that he is a union guy. $15 an hour minimum wage, and he said he's a union guy. He also said foreign leaders are calling him with some degree of enthusiasm. Okay, I'm quoting Joe Biden. Don't blame the messenger. Don't freak out. Foreign leaders are calling him with some degree of enthusiasm that he will be president come the 20th of January. That is what he said. They are calling with some degree of enthusiasm. But I think the really notable comment is no government contracts will be given to companies that don't make their products here in America. And he also said something, this is also very big. Biden said he supports, I quote, immediate $10,000 forgiveness of student loans. Immediate $10,000 forgiveness of student loans. He also said that his health advisors have told him and Jill Biden to gather no more than 10 people for Thanksgiving, and those people should have quarantined or they all should have been tested. So for him, Thanksgiving is going to be limited to 10 people. So those are the important comments, everybody, from Joe Biden. I do want to be clear that Joe Biden has called Senator Susan Collins from Maine. She did win re-election, and he is an old friend of ours. Now, keep in mind, Joe Biden hasn't been in the Senate for a long time. So even though, he says he knows a lot of senators, they haven't been in touch for a long time. This doesn't mean that there can be no bipartisanship. Hopefully, there is some degree of bipartisanship one way or the other. But here's where we stand right now. A lot of ambitious policy proposals from Joe Biden, a Republican-controlled Senate. So we have the Senate controlled by Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. We have the House. There are going to be many Democrats who are going to be, essentially eyeing that position of House Speaker. So the one thing is for sure, things are shifting. You saw the comment earlier from the Arkansas governor who basically, was encouraging President Trump to make adjustments leading into the new year. And the vaccines have been announced, the Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine. So things are gradually changing. I did do another video where I talked about 2021 hopefully being better than 2020. Let's just wait and see what happens. And right now it's clear that Joe Biden has some very, very, very ambitious proposals.
We can do that. We can bring Democrats and Republicans together, work with business and labor to deliver those necessary resources. And for millions of Americans who've lost hours and wages or have lost their jobs, we all agreed on our call that we can deliver immediate relief and a need be done quickly. Affordable health care for millions of people who have lost it or are in danger of losing it. Child care, sick leave, family leave, so workers don't have to choose between work and family. Corporate America agreed on this today, the folks on the call. We need support to support small businesses and entrepreneurs that are the backbone of our communities, but are teetering on the edge. And we all agreed on the urgent need for funding for states and localities to keep frontline workers and essential workers on the job. Vital public services, running law enforcement offices, educators, first responders, like we did in the Recovery Act of 2009, saving literally millions of jobs. There's a reason why the federal government is able to run a deficit, because the states must balance their budgets, and they're in real trouble. You're going to see hundreds of thousands of police officers, firefighters, first responders, mental health clinics. You're going to see them going out of business. Right now, Congress should come together and pass a COVID relief package like the HEROES Act that the House passed 6 months ago. Once we shut down the virus and deliver economic relief to workers and businesses, then we can start to build back better than before. We talked about how we have an opportunity to come out of this stronger, more resilient than we were when we went in.
Another thing that's also clear is he is going to need the support of the Republican-led Senate unless the Georgia Senate runoff races on the 5th of January go the way of the Democrats, in which case Democrats will have 50 seats, Republicans will have 50 seats, with the vice president, presumably at that time, Kamala Harris, having the tiebreaker vote, which would effectively give the Democrats majority control of the Senate, although it would be a razor-thin majority because they won't be able to get by with even minor deflections. Not to mention that the House majority for the Democrats has indeed shrunk, to their surprise, to their astonishment, to their anger, to their frustration since the election. So that's where things stand right now, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. I hope you learned something new from this video. Let me know what you think. I want to know what you think about comments from Joe Biden in the comment section below. You'll also find a link to all our resources in the description section below, because I think what is happening right now is fascinating. There's clearly a shift in policies from the administration. I did do another video earlier on our channel where I highlighted a comment from Ron Klain, who's the chief of staff for Joe Biden, who talked about the importance of doing stimulus now and not waiting until until the inauguration or until January, because people can't wait that long. You see, when you have to put food on the table, when you have to pay rent, when you have to keep the lights on, that can't wait for a couple of months. We can't wait a couple of months to eat. We can't wait a couple of months to feed our children, to pay rent, to keep the lights on. So let me know what you think about Joe Biden's plans in the comment section below. Also, again, you'll find a link to all our resources in the description section below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. I really appreciate you watching. If you learned something new from this video, please consider clicking the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time. Please get your cell phone out. Send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to SMS alerts list going forward. You can also get on our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and then you'll get added to our email list. Now, sometimes YouTube does not always send out notifications on time, so simply go to youtube.com/ignitiontime. That's youtube.com/ignitiontime, and just go ahead and bookmark our channel. You'll then be able to watch our videos at any point in time. You'll be able to watch the videos at your convenience. I would really appreciate it if you do that. You can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. So please make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can also follow us, if you like, on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. So follow us on Twitter. Now keep in mind that if you learn something new from this video, all I ask from you is you please click the like button, please subscribe, please enable notifications. That would really, really mean a lot to me and my team. The name of our channel is Ignition Time. So please ignite that like button, ignite that subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, please share this video with friends and family. That would mean a lot to us as well. And as always, please comment below and participate in our growing community. Our community is growing very rapidly. You will find the links to all of our resources in the description section below. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.